Leo Ascendant, Leo Rising. So, if your ascendant sign is Leo, this zodiac sign makes you a king or queen in your own right. Having the persona of Leo, which represents your first house if it's your rising sign, your job is to entertain us. You're naturally an entertainer and you inspire. Just with your presence, people are drawn to you and your talents because you're naturally just gaining the spotlight because your ruler is the sun. This solar quality of having the sun as your ruling celestial orb just creates this magnetic glow that attract other energies to you so easily. People are drawn to you. They just get off being in your presence. You energize the room. You energize the environment. You also have the ability to bring out the entertainer in others. So you put the spotlight on other people because you also want them to shine, because you shine that magnificent bright light of yours, and it's natural that you want to share the spotlight, because what people don't really pick up on at first, because you get the attention so naturally and organically, is that you want others to equally have attention, and you like for others to entertain and inspire you. That gives you this sense of being a leader and an encourager of individuality, with your opposite sign, Aquarius, being the individual. So having this persona of Leo, when you leave your sacred space, you light up. When you go out into the public, you light up. It's really rare for a Leo rising to get turned off at the idea of entertaining unless they're just wanting to relax, or they're in some sort of mode where they don't want that responsibility and they just want to let loose and have fun. But naturally, it doesn't matter really too much what they do. They're always going to have this ability to put a smile on your face. We'll just say that. And you're definitely going to be a fan of a Leo ascendant. I mean, regardless of whatever else is going on in their chart, generally they'll rub off on you. They're impressionable people. It's an impressionable energy, and an energizing one at the very least. So Leo ascendant on your first house, you're going to have a big heart, a strong one also, and you'll be able to express this quality very well. You'll care about what is going on in the world at large. You'll care about other people's feelings. You'll want to lead your tribe, and you'll be very responsible when it comes to connections and friendships, because you feel like there's an obligation there, and it gives you a sense of pleasure, and it satisfies you to be that leader, be that role model, be that person that is liked by many. Having a strong and large and also a diverse social crowd. I find Leo ascendants to really embrace the individual. A Leo ascendant will allow others to be themselves very naturally. You can feel comfortable around a Leo ascendant. They are so confident, generally speaking, that the most introverted people could come out of their shell around a Leo rising easily. Leo risings, they see into your soul. They see you as a soul, and they're they're not necessarily, even though they are a fixed fire sign, it could be the fixed modality of their persona, but Leos are not that superficial. They can be deep, but they're more penetrating on the quality of the soul, just being genuine and being an individual. They're drawn to different crowds of people. I mean, they may have their certain clique and whatnot, but when you become a Leo ascendant's friend, you have to honor that friendship. Just because they have this innate knowing about their presence that they are of royalty. And it would be very offensive if you didn't honor a friendship with a Leo rising. All they want in return is your loyalty and respect, and for you to honor that connection. And you could be yourselves around them no matter what kind of day you're having. They're so confident, and they radiate such, bright, healing, and inspiring energy. Their confidence, my goodness, and their ability to be courageous, it rubs off on you, and you can be yourself. It's so easy. That's why it's so easy to follow the lead of a Leo ascendant. No matter what you're doing, whether it's at work, in a social setting, whether it's just doing something very daily, on the daily routine, doesn't matter what it is. It's very easy just to follow the lead of a Leo ascendant. Their fixed fire nature gives them a lot of energy to really long-term get things done. They have a lot of stamina, and they are very creative. And they make great bosses. They generally get what they want in the world because they have such an impact. They'll get to a very high status in society just by having this kind of royal blood, or being ruled by the sun. Everything revolves around it. It's as if things just flow natural to the Leo ascendant. So it'd be very hard for a Leo ascendant not to really get what it wants once it's fixated on something, whether it be a job, career, a person, a home, a lifestyle, a material, tangible thing, a vehicle, whatever. Whatever the case is, they meet their goals. They're dedicated, and they have the ability to be structured. So, all in all, Leo fixed fire, it is very rounded energy. It's intuitive because of the fire nature. It's inspiring. It has a lot of tenacity also because it's coming right after the water sign of Cancer. So it's literally been there, done that. So Leo is just a great guardian, a great parent. They really grow up to be very responsible and mature within their life path. So having this ascendant sign, let's go further, let's go deeper. So your second house will be ruled by Virgo. So here already, this is Virgo, having this mutable earth. You have a checklist of what your worth is, your self-worth, how you can gain resources, what's important to you in order to keep that health going, which is your ability to survive and really thrive off of your natural gifts. With Virgo here, you know how to utilize them, use them, and you know how to present them to the community in a way where it's useful. So with Virgo ruling your second house, you have this ability to really hone in on your resources, your self-value, what you have, your survival skills to make useful in this 3D realm, and ultimately elevate and develop the skills over to time with the Virgoian energy and take them to new heights and make them very useful and practical. This is your medicinal bag here with the second house being ruled by Virgo, where you have the ability to transform this energy to make things productive and healing for yourself. And when I say that, what I mean by that is your ability to use your own resources and survival tactics, and having that really self-esteem that is constantly being upgraded by this energy, gives you the ability to take care of yourself and nurture yourself ultimately. And as time goes on, with Virgo ruling your second house, your value just seems to increase. It's like a practical working form of magic here with Virgo ruling your second house. So if you're Leo Ascendant, your third house will be ruled by Libra. So Libra ruling your third house, definitely in the community you seek to have balance, and this is how you view the community and things that are in your locality. You want things to be very fair in general, and this is how relationships could have been like with siblings. And I would even say perhaps that you were very level-headed and saw things in a logistic kind of way as you learned on a basic level here. So with the cardinal air, I would say perhaps you were very interested in with how the community functioned when you were learning on a basic level. You wanted to understand the paradigms, each sides of just learning in a general sense. You want to understand on a basic level, you know, why it is that this is the solution to that. So with this Libra energy, it's definitely trying to seek the balance and kind of look at things from both sides, in, you know, the perspective of just wanting just to understand how things flow as far as general education, You know, who came up with this? Why does this equal that? You know, so